Welcome to Australia Today. And today we have a young person with us whose story is full of sheer grit and dedication. His name is Vedant Sawant, who's going to represent Australia in the Artistic World Cup as an athlete gymnast. Vedant, welcome to the Australia Today.
Great. No, thank you so much for having me.
Now, Vedant, one of the key things that I would like to know is that Gymnastic Australia has just announced their teams for the Artistic World Cup that would happen in Cottbus, Doha, and Baku. Right.
Yeah.
So first of all, congratulations that you made to the list.
Thank
Um,
you.
what are you feeling right now?
I'm very excited, of course, to go. I have a job to do to qualify spots for the World Championships at the end of this year. And it's a big privilege to represent my country, also my heritage.
So how important are these artistic World Cups? In terms of rankings. So most of the people who know about gymnastics, the only uh, connection that they can make to gymnastics is the Olympics, right?
Yeah,
Below that, people don't know that a lot of gymnastics competitions are taking place, especially for the athletes. Maybe they are not broadcast live like the Olympics. So
yeah.
where would you put this artistic World Cup on that
Well,
scale?
the Artistic World Cups are a qualifying event for the Olympic Games. So that starts next year for those World Cups. And the World Cups this year are to qualify a spot to the World Championships at the end of this year, which are to qualify a spot to the Olympic Games.
Okay.
So,
Now, this is not the first time when you are very close to going to the Olympics or one of the biggest games, right? So in 2021,
yeah,
uh, everyone was talking in the gymnastics circles that you are an all-round national sensation and you will, be the next champion that they are looking for. But something happened
yeah.
at in March. What was it, and how did you overcome it? Can you please
Yeah.
tell our audience?
Well, so I was actually a level 8 open gymnast. So like the open level streams we have here in Australia is like more of not recreational, but like a lower level stream. And so I was preparing very well for the national championships. I was looking very good. And then one day on the horizontal bar, I was doing a dismount, and I hit my feet on the bar, and my foot swelled up a lot. And we got some scans done, and it turned out that I had some pre-existing stress fractures in my foot that we didn't know about.
Okay. So let me
Let's
show.
go! Let's go, Vidar! Come on! Nice, come on. You got it. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Beautiful, nice. Come on, come on. That's it, that's it, that's it. Good man, push, work. Come on now. Good, 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 good. Beautiful. Let's go! Come on, lock it in. That's it, Vidar, come on. Yes. Come on, you got it. That's it, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Woo! He doesn't even...
Now, this was one of your horizontal bar thing for the uninitiated who do not know anything about gymnastics. The performance that we just saw was right one of the things
Oh, yeah. That performance was actually about a year later, after the
after the
horizon.
surgery.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what was the hardest part when I think you underwent surgery
Yeah,
uh, and you performed really well at the nationals? If I'm not
yeah,
wrong, there was like you kind
yeah,
of really outperformed yourself even
yeah,
in that kind of situation where you had to your surgery was still due, right?
yeah. No, that's correct.
The second surgery.
Yeah. So after we found stress fractures in my foot, I was still very adamant to compete. And I was allowed to compete pommel horse in the rings at national championships, which I did, and it was very good. I won, and the performance itself was good. And since then, I had the surgery done a few weeks after that competition, and everything was tracking really well. Things were looking great, and then all of a sudden, I was getting this pain in my foot. My foot was swelling up a lot. I was having cold sweats, and I had this unexplained limp whenever I walked as well. Uh, and so I kept pushing through it, but I was in tears every day. It was quite bad. But I tried to hide it from everyone in the gym because I wanted to keep training and pushing. And this went on
So,
for, yeah.
like, I cannot imagine an athlete going through pain and still, doing his.
I think it's cut out.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So I was just telling, I was just asking, you are going through so much pain, but yet you are determined to perform or outperform yourself. Just what was going on in your mind? Why would you do such a thing? Like, why don't listen to the doctors and
Uh,
just rest?
yeah, well, I had worked very hard to just get there.
Mm.
And, I didn't want to look back after a period of time and, think maybe I could have done more. Maybe I could have pushed harder.
So at what age you started gymnastics?
I started a bit later. I was 10 years old when I started.
So, like, my daughter goes to gymnastics.
Oh, wow,
She
yeah.
started at 4 years, 4.5,
Yeah.
and she's 5. So she's doing okay. I've seen her. They have started putting her on the horizontal bar just so she sits there.
Yeah.
They just want to familiarize her. Not She doesn't do the
Yeah.
jerks like you.
Yeah. Oh,
But
no, that's
she's
great.
getting familiar. She's able to do the bars. She's able to hang and everything.
Yeah.
But at the age of 10, you started gymnastics. Were you playing cricket before that? And
No.
you said, no, I don't want to play cricket like the other desi kids and just
Yeah.
go make my own name.
Yeah. No, that's right. I used to do tennis for a bit,
Right.
swimming. I tried softball, like football, all those sorts of sports. But, I took to gymnastics quite well.
Okay. So um, we can say almost 9 or 10 years of training has gone into what you are today.
Yeah.
Uh, has there been any moment where you felt go back to cricket?
Never. No, there's nothing in the world that I think I understand as well as I understand pommel horse and
Mm.
gymnastics. So I, could never.
And how diversified in terms of cultural representation is Gymnastics Australia? Do you see mostly, say, Anglo-Celtic or white kids doing gymnastics, or the space has changed? Because I bet 10 years ago when you started,
Yeah.
there, I doubt if there were any Desi kids around
Yeah.
playing with you, doing gymnastics. So there is no role model for you
Yeah.
within Australia to follow. There are Indian gymnasts, obviously,
Yeah.
uh, and we have all seen skateboards, not the ice skaters doing Bollywood
Yeah.
dance,
Yeah.
but never heard of an Indian gymnast, say from Canada, Australia, or USA. So
Yeah.
who were your role model, and if there was no diversity, how were you tackling it?
Yeah. Um, well, I never struggled with it too much. Of course, there was definitely more prominent, I guess, white, people in gymnastics, all the coaches, everybody. But everyone was very supportive. There was actually a gymnast named Prashant Salutharat from Australia. He was Sri Lankan, but that was, I looked up to him quite a bit. And we have one younger guy named Rhythm Malik, who's also coming up in the junior international stream, who's very promising.
Hmm.
But I never really thought about it, like the cultural difference. Really, I was very accepted everywhere I went.
So has the scene changed a lot now? Because so you go to a gym, right? The gymnastics, the word gym comes from that
Yeah,
place.
that's
So
right.
do you see a lot of non-Anglo-Celtic or non-white kids
Yeah,
practicing?
yeah. There's definitely a lot more than what I remember when I started. So no, it's definitely growing. I think is about
So
that.
what are your expectations from the artistic World Cups? Obviously, you want to win the
Yeah,
gold medal and you want to go, but you must have set some expectation, a long-term goal for yourself, uh,
yeah.
right? So what do you want to achieve out of gymnastics?
Well, so the first, I guess, international comps I went to at the start of last year, I didn't make any finals. And then the next series I went to, of the three international comps, I made every single final. So this one, I plan to go and get a medal at every single one. But I guess the goal outlined by Gymnastics Australia is to qualify a spot to World Championships. So to do that, I have to final in every single competition. But long term, I want to be back to back world and Olympic champion. You know, of course, that's my goal.
Vedant, first, once again, congratulations for being selected for the Artistic World Cup,
Yeah,
and we will all pray
great.
uh, that you definitely win not just the Artistic World Cup, but we will, next time we want to interview you as an Olympic champion, uh,
Yeah. Oh, great.
one who's proudly flying the Indian and Australian flags
Yeah.
on the world stage. So, congratulations and thank you for your time.
Oh no, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.